Hello guys and welcome back to Grand Theft Auto 5. Today we are going to be customizing two new off-road vehicles, part of the new Chop Shop DLC. So we're getting into our first car here right away. This is based off the Jeep Wrangler. You can tell from the wheels and just the overall shape of the car. We obviously have to try off-roading this thing as it's a Jeep, because just on city streets it's kind of boring. This is the perfect environment of the car. Before we start off-roading this thing stock, this is this thing compared to the normal old Jeep in the game. You could definitely see a huge difference how far they've come with all these car models. Well, let's just steer right here on off-road. Okay, this thing off-roads pretty well. I mean, it's what you'd expect from a Jeep though. Alright, well, this thing's pretty fast. Let's go up here. Whoa, oh no, we're gonna hit a rock. Oh no. Well, this thing rock climbs pretty well actually. Look at that, with ease over those rocks. Look at this thing go. Oh, there are coyotes there, whatever those things are. Be careful not to hit those. Now let's go off this actual dirt trail and just like off the road on these mountains here. This thing is doing good, but I can't wait to see how this thing does after we upgrade it. It'll even be better than this. Well, without further ado, I'm going to use my mods here. And in this area, we're going to customize our Jeep. So, using my story mode mods, you go to vehicle options and menu customs. So here is where we get full access to this car's customization. Okay, before we start though, we just need to repair this vehicle. Alright, much better. So let's start off with the wheels here. I actually kind of like these wheels. Okay, these options here are just horrible. What about off-roading? I'm going to stick with the stock wheels. I think they look pretty nice. Spoiler. Okay, these are not spoilers, but this is actually really cool. Oh, I just like this thing. This utility wheel, that looks awesome. Custom front bumper. I mean, we've got some nice options. I do not like these massive heavy-duty bumpers like this. I kind of like this one. This looks pretty cool. And rear bumper. Let's go for this thing because it's got a tow hook on that. Alright, skirts. Well, obviously, we're just going with some max heavy-duty steps. Just look at that. And exhaust. Wow. Okay, we've got quad exhaust here. That is insane. I'm definitely going with that. Chassis, armor plating, I mean, okay, I guess we'll go for that. Grill, let's check out our options. Okay, there are these things here that make the car look angry. Now, usually when I see Jeeps that have this in real life, I don't really like them that much, but over here, I kind of like it. Just looks like it goes from a normal Jeep to an aggressive, evil Jeep. Let's go with that one. Hood, oh, wow, okay, there are a lot of options here. What is this? Okay, well, we've got murder weapons on the front here. I'll just go with this limited edition hood. Fenders, oh, we've got cool options here. What in the world is this thing? It just changes the entire body of the car. I don't like that much. I'll pick with, let's just keep it stock because it looks like a nice carbon fiber black look. I don't see a difference with these. Let's just go slick. Roof. Oh, these are where the options get amazing. You could just remove the roof altogether. I mean, let's see the other options though. Safari nets, I don't like that much. Let's just go to remove the roof. Look at that. Engine, max. Brakes, max. Transmission, max. Horn, let's just keep it like that. Actually, let's go for a truck horn. Yep, you could hear it. Armor, 100%. We should test that later using a gun. And paints. Before we do that, let's go all the way to the top here. Benny's original motorworks, or even get more customization. Trim, a missile lock-on jammer. All right. Arch covers. I kind of like this thing with snorkel. Or let's just go for the normal one. Why not? Doors, we've got nice options here. Let's go with these. Livery. Oh, this thing has insane liveries. Okay, half of these don't look even that great. But, I mean, I kind of like this one for some reason. I mean, with this color doesn't look that great. We'll have to see what kind of color we'll paint this thing. Let's put a turbo. Why not? And where are the paints? Here we are. We've got a lot of cool colors here. Let's see. Okay, this orange one kind of looks nice. Let me just check the other options first. I mean, blue looks nice, but I feel like it's obvious that the orange one is a clear winner. Look at that. That just looks amazing. We're looking around the car here. This looks cool. Before we drive it, let's take a look at this interior. This interior is definitely higher quality than some of the previous cars we've had in other DLCs. And paired with all the customization options, it just looks pretty great. And with that, our Jeep is done. Look how fast this thing is, and we've barely started driving it. All right, so here we go. Let's just climb up this mountain here. Whoa! Oh, no. Oh, we've crashed already. I heard glass break. I don't see any glass on this car. Well, except for the windshield. That's what broke. Okay, this thing is just climbing this mountain with ease. Let's see how this thing goes. Downhill. Oh, this thing is fast, and it rolls over so easily. All right, here we go on some flat terrain here. I guess we're on the highway, and we can test out our top speed now. Look how fast this thing is. And with this truck horn, I'm definitely startling all these poor drivers here. Okay, I need to get back to off-roading, but I don't know where I could go now. Alright, here we go. We are back on the trail. Prison, don't mind me. I'm definitely not here to pick up prisoners and help them escape. Oh, whoa. Oh, no, don't hit the fence. We're fine. Oh, I've discovered like a little rally track here. This is really cool. The worst thing about this car, I just hate how easily it rolls over. I mean, that's what happens to Jeeps most of the time. All right, here we go. Whoa, we're flying. This car's awesome. Yep, just look at this thing. You cannot tell me this is, oh. I was about to say this is the best off-road car I've ever made, but like, I mean, just like when it rolls over, it just ruins everything. Whoa, that was a massive jump. Wow, that was basically like a stunt jump there. Well, let's just pull over to the side of the road. We have another off-road car to drive. This is the Bravado Dorado, and this thing may not look like much, but I'm sure this thing's gonna off-road great once you customize it. I feel like this is based off one of those early Ford Explorers, and the front of it just looks like a Ram. Well, here we go. This just looks like your normal civilian car for this kind of area. This is definitely like the kind of car I would love to own in real life. Like just going out camping with this thing, just really cool. For an SUV, this thing's really fast. Don't know how, but okay. And here we go. Now we're turning back and doing some off-roading. You know what? This thing actually doesn't off-road all that bad. Definitely not as fast as the previous car, but that's probably because this is an older model from a different year that in the off-roading technology back then and tires and wheels back then were just not meant for this fast of off-roading. But now, it's a different story. Just look how fast we're going here. All right, we've got to do some mountain climbing. Here we go. Oh no. Okay, this thing doesn't roll over as easily as the other car. Sadly, it did not make it up that mountain. Let's try again. I think we've damaged the car a bit. I'm not sure that's supposed to happen to your wheel there. Yeah, well, I mean, at least we found a pretty cool spot where we could customize our car. Okay, vehicle options, menu customs. Okay, I almost forgot we need to repair our vehicle. Okay, now we can customize this thing. Before we do that, unlike last time, let's see what other options we have for this thing where we can put on bodywork. And there isn't much here, except for interior color, but this thing doesn't have interior customization though. Okay, no sport wheels look good on this thing. I'm trying to find good wheels. Oh, these just look even worse. Gosh, that looks horrible. I'm not putting those on. And there are some great options here, kind of like those. Let's see the other options. Yeah, that is just a clear winner there. Alright, spoiler, just a little spoiler on the back, nothing special. Oh, what in the world is this thing? This just looks horrible. I'm obviously not putting that on. Let's put on a carbon spoiler. Okay, I don't want to make this a sports car with carbon. I just want to find an off-road bumper, which this thing sadly doesn't have. I guess we'll go with this thing. Custom rear bumper. Okay, these reinforced bumpers look pretty cool. Skirts, alright, I don't want to put on chrome, that just looks weird. These will do, let's go with those. Exhaust, if it's anything like the last one, we're in for a treat here. Okay, not as impressive, but still pretty cool. Actually don't like how they go offset, let's just go with these. Chassis, oh, we've got nice options here, oh wow. Alright, well, let's go with that. This is the biggest and more off-roady. And grill. You know what? I kind of like this chrome grill because it matches whatever that thing is. Hood. Okay, these options. Let's see. Let's go for the last one. Actually, never mind. That one works fine. Fenders. I don't want carbon. Like, who's going to put carbon on an SUV? That doesn't make sense. I mean, for the fenders, though, they don't look that bad. I want to keep the fenders as is. Oh, look at these roof stuff. We got a roof box? That is so cool. I guess we'll add that. Let's go with those. Engine, max. Brakes, max. Transmission, maximum. And horn, I'm just going to go with the truck horn again. Suspension, there's no off-road suspension, which is kind of annoying. and armor. Okay, I know this. I said this last time, but actually pretty soon we're going to test this armor, see how it does against my weapons. And paints. Let's go for some classic colors and see the options. I kind of like the green from before, but there are just like other options here that I think could be nice for this car. This looks fine, but I think this could look even better with a livery. Okay, we've got some very basic liveries here, but we'll have to find one that works. We got racing stripes, fire. I'll just go with this one. I mean, it looks okay. That our car is done. But let's just start driving this thing. Whoa, be careful. We have to be careful not to hit the rock there. And I could definitely feel from before, this thing is definitely way better at off-roading. I just wish there were more tire options for this thing. Like, off-roading tires would be pretty nice. So previously, we could just not climb up that steep mountain there with this thing. Let's try now. All right, and full speed up here. Look at that, I just did it with ease. And we haven't even rolled over, unlike our other car. We need to be very careful not to damage our car, because I off-road very aggressively. First person off-roading is actually really fun with this thing. Whoa, that we're bouncing so much. Oh no, we are flying now. And we've landed on all 4 wheels. Great, that is good. But before I end the video, I promised earlier we would test the armor. I've got a huge collection of guns here. Let's see how this car does. All right, first with the windows. Oh, they just break easily. Oh, didn't expect I thought I put on bulletproof windows. I mean, at least the windshield is stronger, but all cars have stronger windshields. Let's test the shotgun and just like absolutely destroy this thing all around. All right, that was a lot. Now we're going to upgrade our gun here. We are getting destroyed, but our engine is not on fire, which is good. Forgot I could just give myself all weapons with mods. Now we could really test how this thing does. Okay, minigun, this thing better do good. Whoa, this thing is powerful. We're actually moving the car. Oh no, our engine's on fire. Oh no. Now let's use this alien laser gun here and destroy the car once and for all. Sorry car, you were fun to drive, but now we've destroyed you. Anyway guys, hope you've enjoyed today's GTA video, and I'll see you guys in the next GTA episode.